of all, apologize for coming in late. I actually, quick funny story, was at Wawa's, just sitting going over my notes prior to coming, and I ran into a chaplain, and he prayed over my bike tonight, and that was such an awesome experience. I was thinking last time we met, and show and tell, and I wanted to bring my bike in, but I think they might have gotten a little mad at me. But it's out there. So, my topic of my speech this evening is MA Fun. And let me tell you what MA Fun means to me. Prior to getting my motorcycle, I just got my motorcycle 4 weeks ago. 5 weeks ago, I went to Thomas Nelson to take the training course. And one of my coworkers came over to me and he said, "Joanne, are you going to put a personalized license on your motorcycle?" I said, that would be a really neat idea. Now, I actually did that on my car. My car is JACK for him, and it's Joanne. My oldest son is Adam. My youngest son is Craig, and it's for the Lord. So when I got thinking about a vanity plate for my motorcycle, I haven't gotten it yet, but the first thing out of my mother's mouth was, "Oh dear Lord, are you going through middle-age crisis?" And I went, "No, I am not going through a middle-age crisis." I said, "Mom, I'm going through middle-age fun." I did things backwards in my life. I got married at the age of 20, became a responsible mother and a responsible wife. Shortly after I got married, we started having our children. So during my 20s, rather than going out and being crazy and getting a motorcycle and doing the wild things, I was a responsible mother. Well, now I find myself in my early 40s, mid-40s, and it's time to have some fun. So my MA stands for my middle-age fun, which also we could think of it as Ma's fun, or it's my fun, baby, my fun. I want to talk to you a little bit about middle age tonight. What is middle age? Well, I did a little research, and I have to say, middle age, 35, 40, 45, 50. What's middle age? And while I read a little more about middle age, one of the interesting facts that I read was a gentleman that did some research and asked kids, "What's so much fun about being a kid?" And the word potential came out. Potential. Then he also asked a group of older folks, and I'm not sure quite how he framed older people, but older folks, and he asked, "What is it that's bad about being old?" And the word was limitations. And I guess there was a part of me that read that, limitations. And I honestly feel that the limitations that you have, for the most part, are put upon yourself. Now granted, there are a few things with middle age. A lot of the times gentlemen run into middle age crisis. A lot of women run into middle age crises as well. What are some of the symptoms? Irritability, fatigue, depression, mood swings, dry skin, dry hair, weight gain. People get weight loss. One of my favorites, hot flashes. And I have to just tell you a real funny thing. I'm actually dating a guy that's 31 right now. And so I have to say I've used a bad excuse twice that I was actually having a hot flash and he just didn't realize what was happening. And I said, "Oh, honey, I'm just so excited to see you. You just got me so hot and bothered." And I think he actually believed me, which is even better. So anyway, when I was reading through a lot of those middle-age crises, again, I have to say, it's really in the person and where they are in their life. Me being at the age of 44, I have no problem admitting it, I really feel that life is opening up for me. Both of my children are both in college. They're doing great. Now I find where months ago I was going through kind of the depression of nobody needs me, nobody wants me, I think I'll go eat worms. And now I go and I get on my bike and I have a blast. I want to end with reading a couple of really funny quotes that I came across with middle age. Let's face it, traveling just isn't as much fun when all the historical sites are younger than you. You know you passed your prime when you start getting air guitar elbow. Age always corresponds invertedly with the size of the multivitamin. My neighbors have been married for 60 years. They look like identical twins. One of them wears a dress. I don't know which one. This is one of my favorites. A man has reached middle age when he is cautioned by his doctor to slow down, and not the police. I want to end just by saying that age is a number. And the limitations that you put on yourself are somewhat just that. They're limitations that you yourself put on. I honestly feel at the age of 44, I'm having a blast. I love my motorcycle. I actually want to show you a real quick picture. This is my motorcycle, and it's outside. I know my thing should have been a little bit bigger, but I couldn't expand it anymore. Live your life, enjoy your life, and don't put too much limitations on yourself. Thank you so much.